Hello my crafty friends, welcome back to Cardz TV. This is Mary, and I wanted to give you a heads up and let you know that I have another challenge going on over at my blog, cardstv.blogspot.com, and this time I've challenged the ladies to create a card, a craft project, or a layout using something you'd put in a jar. And they have really done a great job with this challenge, guys. Now, we've all used the Love in a Jar stamp set, but you don't have to have this set to enter the challenge. I did use the large jar on this set for my card, but you can find jars in Cricut cartridges. The Silhouette library probably has some jars. You can find other jar stamps. You can find dies for jars. And you might be good enough to where you could freehand and cut out your own jar and fill it with whatever you'd like. Now you have until Thursday, June 28th to get your card, your layout, or your craft project entered. I'll use random.org to pick a winner, and the winner will get their choice of a set of Cardz TV stamps. Now let me tell you about my card. As I said, I used the Cardz TV Love in a Jar stamp set, and I used the large jar, and I just stamped that with some Memento Tuxedo black ink. Now I took a Copic, let's see, this one is E33 sand, and colored the top of my jar. Then I took C1 Cool Gray number 1 and just lightly went around the edges to give it kind of a shadow to make it look like glass. And then for the blessings inside my jar, because I feel like I'm a very blessed person, so that's what I wanted in my jar. Now I have the words faith, love, and hope, and these came from two different sets, also blessings. The words faith and hope came from the More Encouraging Thoughts set. There they are right there. Hope and faith. And blessings and love came from the Encouraging Thoughts set. And there's blessings. And this set has really been used a lot, you can tell. But blessings came from here, and love. And on the inside of my card, I put God loves you, and that also came from this Encouraging Thoughts stamp set. And as I said, I just stamped this with Memento Tuxedo black ink. Now, right up here, for my sentiment, I used a Stampin' Up! Modern Label punch, and I punched it out of white and red. And I stamped it, and I adhered these together, and I kind of offset the white and the red to make a little bit of a shadow around it. And I've used this Studio G little tiny heart punch, and I've punched a red heart for right here, and then I put 3 inside my jar. I took some baker's twine from the Twinery, and I love this color. This is called Caribbean, and just tied it around the top of my jar, and I've got this on 1 thickness of foam tape as well as my sentiment right here. Now I have a white card base, and my card is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I have a red mat, which is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And then I use this cute little paper that came from this Cardabella 6x6 paper pad, and this is called Getty Up. And it does have a Western theme to it, but there's so many cute papers in here that you can use for other things. Look at this beautiful paisley. And there's the check that I used. Look at that. Florals and stripes. It's just cute as can be. There's the turquoise I used. Now some of them do have boots, and look at that one. I love that. And this looks like a bandana, but you can use this for so many things. I love that. And I got this at the Royal Castle Shop on Facebook, and I'll have a link under this video so that you can go over and shop for this and tons of other things. Teresa the Scrapbooking Queen has that Royal Castle Shop on Facebook, and she's got so many cute things, as well as action wobbles and adhesives and all kinds of stuff, guys. You've got to check that out. But that's where my papers came from. Then I have another red mat, and this red mat is 3 by 4. And then I layered this cute little turquoise paper on there, and this is 2 7/8 by 3 7/8. My border right here, I've got another red border, and this is 7/8 by 3 7/8, and then some more of that brown check on top, and it's 3/4 by 3 7/8. Now my little white lacy looking border right here, I used my Fiskars threading water punch for that. Cut that out of white, and it is, let me think, this is 3 3/4 inches long, and I just cut it wide enough to tuck right under here. But I love the way that turned out. Now I've got these little pale turquoise buttons that match this paper, and these came from Favorite Findings, and I just ran some crochet thread through here, and these are put on with some glue dots. Now I kept the inside simple, and I stamped God Loves You, and that's also from that Encouraging Thoughts stamp set, and it's stamped in Memento Tuxedo Black ink. I've got a red mat, and this is 3 by 4. My blue mat is 2 3/4 by 3 3/4, and my white sentiment mat is 2 1/2 by 3 1/2. And I've added a couple more of those little hearts that I punched out. I love the way that turned out. Now guys, I hope you'll come over and take the challenge with us. We just had a great time filling up our jars. You won't believe all the things. These ladies are so good at thinking outside the box. So you've got to come over and check it out and take the challenge with us, guys. We'd love it if you did. But thank you so much for stopping by today, and I will see you again soon. Bye now.